till 3, sharing old stories, just them and me. The world's fast asleep, but we're wide awake, sipping on coffee, no plans to break. Time fades away as the night drifts on, lost in the laughter, the dark nearly gone. No need for answers, no reason why, just two souls awake beneath the sky. No rush, just stars and soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. So here's to late nights, the quiet and deep, with a friend by your side when you should be asleep. In the calm of the night, life feels bright, ending or starting, we're feeling just right. Time fades away as the night drifts on, lost in the laughter, the dark nearly gone. No need for answers, no reason why, just two souls awake beneath the sky. No rush, just stars, the soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. No rush, just stars and soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. These quiet chats, yeah, they're the best, yeah, they're the best. These quiet chats, yeah, they're the best, the quiet and deep best.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be. And welcome to Goooooood Night, where I hope everyone is fresh, because I made a mistake tonight. I woke up around 1, and I thought, oh, Brother Counselor is having the Village Idiots on, so let me see how well it's going. I hope you all watched it. It made me so angry I didn't fall asleep again until I got to bed 2 hours ago. My watch said, hey, your sleep pattern indicates that you need to take care of your health. No, my high blood pressure is probably because I watched Kate Peters and Plevin try to reason with a lawyer. Oh. Let's just say all those people who are mad at him right now, you gave them a platform. No, he gave them a scaffold and they used it full well to themselves. Oh my God, these people have no idea about the law, rules of evidence, basic science. And I think I, at some point, even had a better grasp at the English language than they do. But they can yell a lot and talk over you. Hey, the expert, I don't know why I thought about you. Oh, you're in bed with me and Danielle. Don't tell the white rabbit she's mad enough at me as it is. But we'll put Danielle in a snuggle sandwich. A struggle sandwich. Hey, Krista and Pammy. My sub count went down by 25, 26. I was at 131, and now I'm at 105. Welcome to the world of YouTube. I am doing just as well with numbers as I used to do, but apparently YouTube have started counting views in a different way, so I don't get as many views on my videos. I have a massive engagement instead. And I can't break 12,800. Every time I do it, I bounce right back down to 12,776, 66, 65, 77, constantly. Always snake fists at YouTube. FD, I will entertain you while you wash the dishes. No. Well, maybe. I have a day off today, so I can catch up all the sleep I didn't get because I got angry. I'm probably gonna stream something anyway. I don't know what. 80s. All my dogs. Danielle, hey little D. Rianne couldn't sleep either. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Did you watch it? Why would you do that? Well, I'm one of those guys who thinks, well, it can't be that bad. I have faith in humanity. And then humanity says, have you met us? Clara and Valhalla made me laugh with their comments. Yeah. I was told you don't know anything about the case by someone. I'm a grifter. Yes, finally someone recognized my grift. I'm a bad streamer. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me anything you got. That's not news to me. Jamie tells me that every day. It was so fun. All these Smurfs who were in there, they never ever argue the facts of the case. They just, well, you're an idiot. Well, you're not the first one who told me that. Please don't do it if you have to go to bed. Nothing's a struggle with either. Hey, Nina Canadian. What can we do to help Baker? Nothing. Just showing up here. That's fine. It's YouTube. I was about to come tell you I told Baker I was in bed with him, which means I'm in bed with you too. This is a big bed now. Hey, Harmony. I don't whisper. I yell a lot, especially when I go on my rants. But no, I'm actually because I go on the twits because I didn't get to bed. I set 4 alarms to make sure I could get up and be ready for this show. That's why we started a little early, because I woke up an hour ago confused and thought, oh my God, I missed it again. And I didn't. And I thought, should I go back to bed? And I thought, I'll never wake up again if I would go back to bed. Well, hopefully I would. And then I went on the Twitch sweat just to keep my mind occupied, though. And people were on there saying, how could he have them on? And he didn't know the facts of the case. He gave them a platform. But anyone who listens to those two people for more than 2 seconds, because no one sees what they write on the Twitch threads. Kevin writes text that's this long, and Twitch thread is even though we have the new function, well, you can write if you are a paying member. No one reads it because it's just too long. You want to read, oh, the expert took his pants off again. Okay, that's all you need in a tweet. So now people got to listen to them, and even the people who liked them got to hear them try to answer basic questions. I love that the Arca guy said that he was hit by a car. No, they didn't. Well, they said there was a possibility. No, there was no possibility that it could happen. They're just idiots. Said he'll be on Turtle Boy's channel next. I believe the chat will be less messy. Well, Turtle Boy's channel can also be a little bit harsh in chat, because if you don't go with every idea, I saw that when Brandy was on, where people got mean because she's like me. She's not saying Colin did it, Brian Higgins did it, anyone. We're just saying Karen Reed didn't do it, and people got mad at her for that. And I think people need to take a big old gulp on the chill pill juice. And just remember, the thing we're fighting for is spreading awareness that the MSP, the CPD, is crooked, is a horrible place, and they don't treat people fairly. It doesn't matter with all the other stuff. The monsters under the bed are less scary. If I'm going on a stream, normally my only guest spot is the expert invites me. No one else likes me. I will try to comb my hair, comb my beard, try and look a little presentable. Kate Peters looked like she had used pate, as we say that in Denmark, as hair gel. It looked so greasy, her hair. And when I came in, he was just sitting like this. And I'm very, very innocent. But she looked like people I've known that might not only have camel tea in their milk. Why would you have camel tea in your milk? You have milk in your camel tea. Why am I an idiot? Whoosh. Hey, Paula B. Well, I'll try to entertain you while I drive. Drive safely. Hope there's not too much snow where you are. Brother Counsel had been asking a lawyer with the opinion that judge would his car to come and give their argument. I've never seen any lawyer. No, I think the most I've seen is the lawyer. I believe he was the one who was, if we can say, he was fence sitting the longest time, trying to say, well, we have to wait and we have to see, and he ended up saying, absolutely no way she's guilty. Brandy got a few threats with Karen Reed and that rapper Miller trial. Yeah, people need to calm down. People, it's not that important. It's not your life. It's someone else's life, and you can feel a lot about what, if any, you will about those lives. But it's not important enough that you yell at a face on camera. I don't like it. I think a lot of people have actually lost sight of that, or maybe it's because nothing really have happened in the Karen Reed case, and they have been mainly Karen Reed people. So when, as I say, when the crib is empty, the horse will bite each other. I stayed up to watch it, and these guys are absolute trash idiots. You heard it from Jamie herself. She stayed up till 11 o'clock, which means Jamie will not be functioning for the next 4 days because Mama got at bedtime at 7. It's melting but cold. Well, still watch out. It's cold. Minus 37 sounds wonderful. Jeepers. I was in the army and I never heard bootlegging like was coming out of that girl's mouth today. I'm not even sure she could get laid outside of a Navy base. She argued against being able to motion for dismissal. Well, she doesn't understand the law. It's the same. Just before I came on here, I was seeing, I think her name is Steno something. She's one of these constant channels. And again, you can have the position Karen Reed is guilty, but with what dropped yesterday or today for you about the videos and Higgins, that's a potential Brady violation. And if you are of the position Karen Reed is guilty, you should want everything turned over so there's no possible way she could prove her innocence, because your fingers clean. You gave them all the evidence. No, oh, they're trying to blame Higgins now. No, we don't need to blame anyone else. We just need to prove she's innocent. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow the law of the land, that you should turn over evidence, especially you shouldn't destroy evidence. But they don't care. Funny enough, when they go to court, they will be the same who whine about, oh, the system is unjust. but it's scary because Karen Reed could be any of us. It makes it more real. It does, but almost every trial we watch could be a lot of us. We are all just one bad decision away from being in court. I'm glad we don't have court tomorrow, so Jamie won't turn it on me. We are 37 degrees and I have boob sweat. Yeah, well, you live down under. I can't see why it isn't smart. Well, they didn't want when it doesn't matter if Kate Peters or Plevin says they won. They have 5 people watching them. That's not true. Actually, Plevin has more people watching him than I do. But I think a lot of them watch him to just make fun of him afterwards. The good thing is now people have seen their arguments doesn't hold up against the lawyer. I really hope more people. I said it when I was asked. Said, yeah, if you want to discuss on the basis of the case, I'll have a discussion with anyone. They never wanted to do that. And what didn't they do today? Stuck with the facts, and he kept his cool, and he just to me it was education hour for stupid people because that's how you discuss idiots. You don't start yelling with an idiot because they will always yell louder. You just say, "But you're wrong again," because there's 1,395 people watching when I was there. 95 people were probably anti Karen Reed, who will, because they hate Aiden, they will hate her. But maybe out of the 1,300 left, let's say 300 of those is just casual watchers who doesn't know, like us, know every single little bit of detail, doesn't know that you can't use a mold of dog's teeth, that you have to turn over evidence, that you can't present an inverted video and call it evidence. They might have seen that and said, "Oh my God, the other side is retarded." Do, do, do. People with nothing to hide nothing. Well, if you go to a nudist beach, people who should hide stuff still don't do it. I watched the replay of Ashley Benefield's appellant bond hearing today. It was a bit much with one of the defense witnesses. Ashley went from her signature downtrodden look to smiling to crying. Yeah, I couldn't. That church lady, the missionary, that when she started crying, and I didn't understand why, other than no, she's such a good mother. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And she was just weird. I have yip ice. Is that a new flavor? Hey, biggity big dog. I was steadily screaming at the TV. I wonder if they, since read the motion defense has entered, I guess they have, because Kate said she thinks they should have called ahead so not to be out of money. They did call ahead, but Kate wouldn't know that. They had a discussion with the state, and they said, "Yeah, sure, you can send your expert, and we'll make sure that people are there to help them." But again, Kate is well. I think the southern way, and the expert can correct me if I'm wrong, is saying "bless her heart." 4 alarms are set about 6 in the morning to get me up just in case. Well, I normally I have one on my watch, and I have my Google my thing that'll ring 20 minutes before, and this 15 minutes before. But when I didn't get to bed till 3 and I had to be up again at 4:45, I put up some extras. I have one time gotten to this show 40 minutes late. People still hung out. That was nice. Yes, 80s have a gaming channel. You should go follow it. Yeah, but that's the funny thing. They all argue out of a position of trust me, bro. And when presented with evidence, they'll just say, "Well, uh, I love that Plevin said science isn't one guy. It's just like an opinion, man. It's like your opinion." No, I'm pretty sure that if we go by gravity, gravity is kind of settled science. Pretty sure that we have science that says the speed of light is settled in a vacuum, of course. It depends. They didn't even understand what he said when they did test based on science. Science that's just an opinion, you know. No, it's not. Science is replicatable. I love Kate Peter said, well, Trooper Paul went to the scene, the Arca guys did not. Honey boo boo, you little junk monster. No, he didn't. Did you know Trooper Paul got, and I know we make jokes and said he talked to the crime scene. The crime scene people told him what happened. Trooper Paul didn't even know the debris field because no one had told him. He didn't know they found glass at the fire hydrant. But Honey Boo Boo, she don't care no, because I think I know I'm smart. Again, yeah, there's circumstantial evidence. As I was told when Plevin was doing, she did an angry 3-point turn. And I put in chat, said, well, how can you prove her state of mind? Someone in chat said, the text said she wasn't texting in the car. Well, the text to John, that was at 6 p.m. This is at midnight. We saw them in the bar. We heard the evidence. They were more than friendly to each other. Stop being retarded. Stop it. Get some help. Diablo is so fun. The game, I don't think I really played Diablo 3. Played a lot of Diablo 2. Yes, her name was Miss Martin Taylor. She was practically screaming. Yeah, she was weird. And then she went on a tirade about Trump, and she had a good position with Trump. And even though if you didn't like him politically, she did good for him. She did prayer circles, and she prayed so hard for Trump. But what does that have to do with her bond hearing? Maybe it's because I'm Danish. We don't bring God into public. We have a personal relationship with God. A politician who would do, as an American politician, say, well, by God's grace, I'll do this and that. We would say, oh, I'm not voting for that weirdo. He might even go to church. We only pay taxes to church. And to me, it's just upsetting when people are trying to use that as an example of how great people are. Do you know how much religion is involved in bad stuff? So it just weirds me out when people invoke God to try and say, well, because she prayed, or because she went to church, or because she served turkey at a church function, it doesn't mean anything. It means anything if she's a potential flight risk. Oh, Brandon switched. Did you mute someone? Ugh. I liked it. He could argue with them without being stupid. I think you are missing, Phoebe, what he did. He showed the rest of the world how they are. He knew they were going to talk over him. He knew they wouldn't going to bring facts, but he showed the world that they don't have anything. Sometimes I know we should. Do you have the same saying? We have a saying in Denmark that's saying speech is silver, but silence is gold. Um, because when you speak, you can tell the world how stupid you are. And I am a firm believer of giving people a platform so they can show the world how stupid they are. It's the same with all these people who said, well, we should ban this and that speech. No, let people show you how stupid they are, because then no one will listen to them after that. No surprise. Yeah, he will give a written motion. I was hoping there was a motion, but no. And I saw that the school book, the children book mom also had a hearing, Corey Richards, today. I might need to get Marissa to write that Sinclair group again and see if I can use their videos, because I'm really interested in the trial. It's kind of like the Cochran case we are following now, with what evidence do they have she actually, and I know they have more evidence in that case than they have in the Cochran case, but the Sinclair group have struck me before, so I'm a little yes, so am I I can tell you I have muted at least 15 people on Twitch the last week, because I don't know why panties is in the bunches panties are in. Do I care? As long as my panties, you can buy them on OnlyFans for a low price, slightly used. Skid marks are extra. Um, as long as my panties isn't in a bunch, I don't care. Like the Clara said yesterday, don't email me with all your dirt. I'll make a video out of it. I'm so far behind. Satan knows the Bible too. Greatest trick the devil ever did, make convince people he didn't exist. Exactly. Kate wasn't looking at the dog DNA in a holistic manner. She was very stuck on the fact that they should definitely be dog DNA if that dog that attacked it. Well, she doesn't know anything. Silence is golden and duct tape is silver. Of course, GNR. I give you a platform. You make everything better. Thank you so very much, big dog. Yes, I have. That's a pink boy. A big old pingo. Just like the expert, a pingo. Obliviana. Oh, snap. Sharon. Pamela Chair. Bama Rose. Resistance Arrest. Elizabeth McPherson. Shirains. Cookie Carelian. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen her. I am Arlene. She just came back today. Brazilian girl. You know what that means. Those were the one. Thank you so much, Big Dog. You are too generous. Everyone, enjoy your memberships. It doesn't really give you anything. Well, it give me, when I release my recap videos, you get them a couple of hours before that. I try to do some member streams now and again, but every time I do it, I feel sad, because there's so many people out there who also want to participate but doesn't have the means. So thank you so much, Big Dogs, for giving them a chance. Exactly. Hey, Sneaky. Also been a second. I can't watch KP and Plevin. I don't sleep much now. When I see her, see the child catch a chitty chitty bang bang, and he always gives me nightmares with the greasy hair and same nose. Yep. Hey, Julio. Oh, you're having a good day today, Marissa. Only fair. It's you again. Big dog is mean as. Yeah. Well, it's my OnlyFans business. Well, Jamie is so mad tonight, so 23% is pretty mean. Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, thank you. You're going to get ice cream. Do you eat ice cream? I like chocolate mint. So if you can get me some of that, that'll be fine. Well, as long as you're here, OnlyFan, thank you for being here. You're always late, Gina. Yeah, you snuck in right in the end today. I tried to sneak in the end, and then Danielle hits me. It's never too cold for ice cream. I don't forget about the Grace. The Grace is just as wonderful, but maybe people have a hard time getting a membership. Get some bedtime, honey bunny. Oh my. Hey, Rachel. But we love you all the same, Harmony. Talking about being gray and lame. I don't know why I said that. I saw some, you know, I think everyone is like the Danish people because the Danish people are smart, intelligent. Well, we lose a lot of wars to the Swedes, and we pay a lot of taxes and listen too much to our politicians. Other than that, well, we're people. And I was seeing Legal Bites was sharing something from a kindergarten in Denmark. I showed you that forest kindergarten where the kids were crawling in the trees and playing with knives, which apparently Jamie found weird. It got me a copyright strike. But I saw this one, and again, people are saying, how can they do this? And I won't play. Look at all these kids playing in the mud. Having fun. And people thought this was weird. I'm thinking this is good for them. It builds up their immune system. They are happy. They have extra clothes at the daycare center, so they just get some clean clothes on after. Look at that little chunkster. He's happy. It's held on the energy bill in the daycare center because they have to dry out all the clothes. But it's weird sometimes because this is just normal. Yeah, of course you do that. That other people find, oh, that you can't let people do that. Oh, I don't know. But I see stuff like that and think, what happens? In fact, being willing to say Arizona exists only because they had an expert, not the expert, fly out to Phoenix. Yeah, you got it back today. Been sick but can't keep a sneaky witch down. Had to come back before your birthday, though. My birthday was Tuesday. My birthday giveaway is Saturday, 6 p.m. I have several guests. Shizzy, Jemima, Sui, Dictionary Diva, The White Rabbit, AJ, and the expert have all agreed to stop by at some point and say hello. And Mo and Jamie, of course. So we will do a giveaway stream Saturday, 6 p.m. And as long as it takes me to get rid of whatever I find to give away. The clearer the FBI could have it, from what I hear, they don't have to hand over everything they have in a TUI. I don't know the rules about TUI. I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, it is adorable, and it's good for the kids getting some germs on you. They look like they're having a blast. They are, and it's the same in that forest video. One of the kids he was so far up in the tree that even I was thinking, maybe gonna. But again, they are made of rubber at that time, so when they fall down, they mostly never break anything. But yeah, we do that a lot. That was my son's favorite pastime as a kid. Yeah, they're loving that. I made mud pies back then. Not so tough mudder. No, this is gentle mudding. That is what we Gen Xers used to do back in the day. Yeah, and now you have to say you let your kids do that. But again, we have that thing where we let kids sleep outside, and of course you do that because kids need fresh air and they need to get acclimated to the different weather types. You just if it's cold, you put on another uh, cover, or if it's hot, you take off a cover. It's not that hard. It's good for the kid to get the lungs working. And then I saw a video, I think from New York or somewhere, where a couple stole a baby. Have you met babies? Most of them were really annoying in the beginning. Yeah, but some people won't let them do it. Yeah, and yeah, let your kids get dirty. They need it. As we say in Denmark, you need a pound of dirt every year. They are cuties. Yeah, and they rinse off pretty easy. Just throw them in the bath. That actually makes me cringe. My son loves playing in the sand at the beach and always clogs the tube drain. Well, hose him down outside. It's 9:25 p.m. and hearing the music at the beginning briefly and the clip trying not to laugh out loud with roommates sleeping. Yeah, I was sadly you can't I couldn't play the music. Well, no. I have enough copyright warnings on my channel. But thank you so much, Big Dog. And sleeping that early, that's is he working at night shifts? That's what I would do when I was in the bakery. That was the one of the worst parts. You had to get up so early, so you went to bed at why is the autofocus that I told it not to have on? I need a new camera. You had to go to bed at 9 o'clock and you just can't have any fun. The Lego llama will be one of the gifts we're giving away. And Harmony wants the unicorn. Thank you, Unbronzed. I say, yeah. They have bounceability. As you get older, you don't bounce as well. No, you break a lot easier. Is the Clara here? I don't think so. Didn't he? I think he was streaming when I started. So I don't think he's here. Kids are supposed to be in when the lights go on. Yeah, that's how we did in the olden days. I remember we have like a mid-fall break. No, yeah, spring fall. Yeah, mid-fall break around week 42. And I remember one year, me and the buddies, we played war every day. You got out in the morning, maybe like 9 o'clock. We went into a forest, got back at dinner time, and we did it every day for a week. My parents couldn't contact us. Well, my mom had a pretty loud voice. She could yell into the forest, and we would probably hear her. But we dug holes that we covered ourselves up in, and made I don't know what you call, where you make like a little place you could live in the hills and stuff like that. Did that for a full week. I bet you no one knew where we were, and everyone was fine with it because we were back at dinner time. We only have an acre, but our son played in every kind of weather. He loved it. Yeah, kids are good when they can get out and run around. I'm not I'm not a brainiologist, as you might know, but this um, increasing boom that's been in ADHD, especially in boys, because girls don't get ADHD as much. They got ADD, I think it is. How much of it comes down to we're just not letting the boys blow off steam enough? Because I can remember when I was a kiddo, I couldn't sit still for as long as they wanted me to. So we were out always doing crazy stuff in school and stuff like that. But I don't really see them doing that anymore. And I think maybe that you get you don't help out boys because boys have a lot of energy, and we need to. We're stupid, so make us work instead of making us sit still. Baker, why don't you show the awesome Lego? Well, because I have videos of it, and it was supposed to be my outro for the video today. But thank you so much for reminding me. I will plug it in the end, just like I said to little. No, stop. Du, du, du. Thank you. Go to bed. I'm still back at Brazilian. I was a guinea pig for Hope Mary Carlton when she was getting her license. I can say I have been waxed by a Playboy model. I I don't know what much of that, but a Playboy model. I have seen Victoria Silvstedt in real life. She's just as beautiful as she is on camera. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? My mom and dad probably say no. I fell asleep 1 a.m. and wake up at 7ish. Roommates fall asleep. I think they are in their late 20s like you. Yeah, that happens. My problem is, even though I'm only 27, I don't get enough sleep. And then I really crave it in the afternoon where I'm trying to stream. I'm really tired. And then when I'm done streaming, I'm just thinking, oh, I could go another couple of hours. It's stupido, but that's how your body functions. I don't know if it's a good idea to do these morning streams a couple of times a week, but I like doing them. I have nothing to talk about, and it goes well. I grew up in a town with no public transportation. I rode my bike everywhere. I probably went 20 plus miles per day on my bike. Yeah, back that wasn't a big thing. Been in a bed for an hour, can't fall asleep. Well, Libby, we'll try to help you spend some time then. Yeah, and again, instead of saying sit still, if you have the option, let him run around a bit. It'll calm him down easier. Google her. My Google is probably already cursed. Get to work and turn on Baker trial coverage and listen through my 8 hours. Well, thank you so much. Another 5 membership. You are way, way, way too kind, big dog. Now I have to think. It's the orange one. Volleys Cadville. Traveling Fools. Haven't seen him in a while. Matzia Braga, Arkansas Red Dog, and Coronado. Thank you, Big Dog, for gifting those wonderful people a membership. Oh, that's rough. Of course, the expert is sending me links to toys. After school, we'd be swimming in the lakes, running around in the woods, finding tadpoles, making forts, riding our bike everywhere. Not a care in the world. My parents had zero clue where we were. Yeah, but and we have to agree, stuff wasn't as crazy back then. Um, I don't know if you saw what happened in Germany 2 days ago. That was horrible. And we have that kid in England who just got, I think he just got convicted, where they have started targeting um, nursing school age kids. That's really, really horrible. That's part of the modern age I'm not the biggest fan of. I'll have to say that these cray crays go after kids now. But talking about going after kids and not bringing everything down to a whole new level, again, I was perusing the internets. And you know I love you Americans. But what happened? Mayo and peanut butter sandwich ideas from a 1963 ad. Team up America's favorite peanut butter and mayonnaise, plain or fancy. What the heck? He is very generous. Did he get 52 years? Well, that's not enough for what he did. That's a food crime. That looks like an Elvis sandwich. It's the mayonnaise I have a problem with. But you have mayonnaise. Oh, let me. Mayonnaise, peanut butter, a pickle, and 2 slices of bacon. Here you have what looks like mayonnaise, half a ring of pineapple. Is it peanut butter put in a fancy little burp with a cherry on top? And here you have, it looked like salami and egg, apple slices, peanut butter, jam. This one looked like shaved carrots, peanut butter, more carrots, maybe some olives, and a little bit of carrot. It's probably more healthy for you than what's in a Lunchable, but still, how drunk were people when they thought mayonnaise and peanut butter is the way to go? And how many of these have the expert eaten today? What? Peanut butter and mayo was my ex-husband's favorite. He wanted mayonnaise. Ah, that's the reason why he's your ex. Hellman's mayo is good on turkey sandwiches. No, that's not what the one I'm thinking about. Some bored housewife lost her wife when she came up with those. Yeah. Skippy creamy peanut butter. Now, pineapple minus pineapple is minus mayo, and egg sounds good to you. Uh, I'm of the firm belief that pineapples is a dessert. I've seen people in the South put mayonnaise on canned pear halves. I think it was because they just found out you could smoke different drugs. Just saw on X that Jennifer Aniston and Michelle Obama were having an affair. Have you heard that yet? No. It wouldn't explain anything. It would make me more confused than before. Yeah, peanut butter mayo time, peanut butter mayo time. Explain why you want a divorce. My husband wants mayo and peanut butter. I like pineapple with my veggie ramen and cashews. I just don't like it with hot food. People make fun of fluffernutters. I don't know what fluffernutters are. You never seen anyone eat a pear? Pears are great. It's probably the best fruit in the world. Like a fresh pear. I have a friend who have a like he has orchards. Going out there, I back when the kids were here, we always went out there Saturday morning before we went to town and bought some apple and pears. He had some apple. He calls them uh, cola apples because they kind of tasted a little bit like cola, and um, and then his pears, they were always great. I love that. Fluffernutters are delightful. It's one of the only times I approve of peanut butter. You're so confused, bro. Well, I'm, but I'll tell you a little secret, expert, and I know don't trust everything you read online. I'm just saying it. Well, I'm sorry. It was on X. I'm sure it's true. Yeah, always believe X. You know, peanut butter and fluff too. I don't know what it is. Veggie ramen. Ha ha ha. Veggie is veggie in Dane speak. How else should you? I'll turn this stream around. I'll end it right now. Pears are great. Peanut butter and fluff sandwiches. I don't know what fluff is. Are you talking about marshmallows? But I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. Nutella and fluff will get your diabetes roaring. Hey, Alyssa. Hey. Well, we are trying. Fluff is a marshmallow spread. I think I bought that in Germany once for the kids. That's just sugar in liquid form. That's absolutely disgusting, and no one should be able to buy that. When I become president, that's gone. Yeah. Oh, I like a good a pear and syrup. Oh, and with ice cream. Oh, that's good. You'll start it back up. Well, it's it's almost an hour gone, so that's you can take over. I can go back to bed. You used to eat fluff straight out of the jar. You could just do like the expert and just pour sugar directly into your mouth. That was you read it was Obama and Jennifer Aniston. Well, it's the internet's. I'll fight you over fluff. I yeah. Bananas with peanut butter and fluff makes a fun breakfast. It makes a high energy breakfast. I'm going for president, maybe dictator of the world. I think I have some good ideas that could turn things around. I will die on the fluff hill. Yeah, to fluff. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I didn't. I didn't consider that you could have mainlined white sugar. Well, I can understand putting a marshmallow in hot chocolate. I would rather have whipped cream, but I've seen people put marshmallows in it. My kids like that when they were younger. I uh, I would rather have whipped cream in hot chocolate. That's good. No, the fluffer ring isn't for me. We say fluff and it means fat. Hmm. Different stroke for different folks. Pears and ice creams are so many food crimes. I'm ticketing everyone right. It's you never had it. Have a canned pear with mint chocolate ice cream. Come back to me and say sorry after. It's wonderful. You can definitely tell who grew up in the Northeast. Fluffing is something different. Yeah, you're fluffing your pillows. I know that. I speak English sometimes. Your dog fluffed a few minutes ago. Do your dog do that thing where it looks at you like, why did you do that? You smell. Molly have already learned that. When she was here, she likes to jump under the covers and fall asleep, and then she will be somewhere else when I wake up. But the last time she dodged oven me, well, my head was above the covers, but she then crawled up next to my head, looked at me, and ran out of the room. And I thought, what? And then it just snuck up on me. That's dogs are fun. Pears have sand in them. No. Just rolled over my earbud, pushed into me as big as said, that's good. Well, oh my. Fluff the pillow again. I only got half a jar right now. I'll have to go to this. You're weirdos. You warm fluff and put it on ice cream. We have a thing we call goof. It's kind of um, like a meringue before you toast it. So it's kind of the same. It's just egg whites and sugar that's beaten. Some will add a little strawberry flavor, and then we have something we call old-fashioned ice cream cones. It's where you get an ice cream cone with scoops of ice cream in, and you always need a little of the goof on top of those. And it could probably be the same as fluff. It's very sugary, it's very sweet, but it oh so good. When my sister-in-law moved to Texas, she would make fluffernutters for her kids. Her oldest came home and asked her to make a few extras for lunch the next day because her friends wanted them. You're giving that to a kid, you can just as well give them crack. It's they wouldn't understand what happened with all of that sugar all of a sudden being put into their system. The Chat Bakers Fluffers. Now I think it's something dirty. Yeah, flash your weirdness. It's good. Now that's funny when the dogs do that. My dog is terrified of loud farts. I mean fluffies. It happens. I like pear flavor, but don't give me a pear unless you'll take the sand. There's no sand in pears. It's a fruit. It grows on a tree. How, Marissa? It's not like sand goes into trees and crawls into pears. And people say I'm weird because I have a little, sometimes uh, a discerning palate of stuff I won't eat. It's better to fluff the pillow than. Thank you, big dog. Sometimes you think, oh, it's safe tonight. Zach isn't here. Brandon isn't here. It's going to be a well behaved chat. No, nothing's going to come up that I have to make sure to proofread before I pull it on the screen. And then Big Dog. does this. But thank you so much, Big Dog. Sugar's better than crack. It is. When I see sweet stuff piled on a plate, I look at my brain like that's diabetes on a plate. Yeah, but you'll still eat it. Where's the innocent eyes when I need them? Yeah, where's the innocent people when I? Where would the sand come? Exactly. If pears are gritty, you've gotten a bad pear. Yeah, they should be very soft and very smushy. If it's gritty, it's probably because it's too early. Leeks have sand, not pears. You're so weird. It's because you eat them before they're ripe. You can use fluff to make fudge. I don't know how you make fudge. I think I've tried it. Yeah, I think I've tried it, but it's just like a soft caramel. Yeah, well, you picked up the mantle. Behave, don't not behave. When Hobby was in Iraq, I would send him dozens of cookies and a few pounds of fudge so he had enough to share. That's one of the things when you're deployed. Everyone, you get the weirdest craving. It's like being pregnant. You really have that thing where you're thinking, um, today I just wish I could get, and because you can't get it, and the PX will only have certain, especially the Danish PXs, because ours are way smaller than the American ones, and they'll have like a few chocolate bars and maybe some potato chips and stuff like that. And you'll just dream about, oh, could I get a package from home with something ridiculous, and then you're lucky enough that you get it. It's um thank you, Marissa, for that update. That was just what I needed to know at 6 in the morning when I'm going back to bed. Maybe I should do that to myself now. But no, you just wish you could get that stuff that you always dreamed about, and we always tried in the kitchen to carry something that they liked, and if someone had a birthday, they asked for it. But you get the weirdest cravings, and you just can't get it down there. Juicy pear jelly bellies are yummy. I don't know what that is. I'm not a fan of leeks. The best pears get a little frost or cool weather before you pick them. Yeah, they have to be picked quite late. Also sent him vanilla vodka in a scope bottle, colored it, and resealed the plastic top. You naughty, naughty girl. Hmm. My mind didn't go that. When I read it, I thought, oh yeah, that's what it is. Jelly belly or jelly beans. Jelly beans isn't really a big thing. It's becoming a thing more and more in Denmark. We had the jelly bean roulette, but it wasn't a thing when I grew up. That was too American. We didn't get that. I have a friend who sent her husband and all the guys in his unit pocket kittens when they were deployed. We had a guy who got boudoir photos sent from his girlfriend. And whenever anyone got something from home from a girlfriend, they will show it around to the other guys. This guy, we asked him not to tell us when he got new pictures. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was. Have you ever seen Undercover Brother with his big afro? It was kind of like that, poking out through a set of underwear. I think if it had been on a 200-pound smaller woman, could have been sexy. And he was so proud. That just proves there's one for everyone. But that's kind of not me. Made homemade Kahlua. Oh, Kahlua is good, but a shot of Kahlua and the coffee. No, she was even bigger. But everyone had that. Oh, look at my girlfriend! And when my buddy, who they shared rooms, and he came in and he had put it on the wall, and they had bunk beds, and he asked, "Wouldn't it be better if you put it on the top of or under my bed, so every time you go to bed, you can look at her?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea." And he was like, "Whew, I couldn't be in that room for 2 seconds with that thing staring at me." No, I don't. As I said earlier, I don't think she could get laid even outside of a Navy base. How she has two kids, uh, just shows you alcohol can be bad for you. Baker's Fluffers is a great chat. Thank you, expert. I love that the expert is kind of like a kid when they learn a bad word. They will keep mentioning it. So make sure everyone know they learned the bad word. Yeah, and you said you would fluff me all every time. It's just like turning butter. Expert, is Dollywood pet friendly? Yeah, never ever Google anything in chat. You did. But well, while I'm getting my Lego, I'll just show a little video because you Americans have gotten snow this week. Apparently, you got it down south, and I've seen how people down south drive without snow. So that must have been fun. But saw this video. This is how you drive in the snow. Oh! 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 That's how you park a car. Or you get lucky. Harmony notes, is Dollywood pet friendly? If you mean hairy men and a few women, only service animals. Don't you start. It's not we have expert here today. That's exactly how you drive on ice. I used to live in a really hilly neighborhood in Philly, and we would watch cars do this and bet on how many cars they hit. Yeah, that's we used to do that thing where if you had like a parking place, just go in there and do the handbrake turns, because see how many times you could spin. And one of my friend might have come in a little hard, and he just kept spinning right into that Oh, Rossman Ralphie would love this one. That little shed they keep the trolleys in. He just parked his car right up against that. Well, his dad's car. His dad didn't lend him a car for a long time. Yeah, I saw what Brandy called snow. I hit black ice for the first time in my life 3 years ago. I'm not a happy camper. It goes into the median or into a plow. Oh, then choose the median. That's designed to soften the impact. Yeah, I hit black ice once and drove over into like a, what do you call it? Not culvert. You'd call it like a drain. No. Well, it was a couple of. We landed in some trees. Well, black ice is a hole. Don't encourage. Yeah, not a ditch. It was more like a divot down, and because it was too. Well, I was. It was my fault that they put up a guardrail after that because, shoot, I just slid right through a roundabout and over on the other side. But it's been an hour, and I need some sleepo. Saturday night, tomorrow, for those of you on the East Coast, because it's past midnight, I will have my birthday giveaway stream because, as any good grifter, you need to do a spin the wheel. And to spin the wheel, instead of putting things on it, I'll do when you pay X amount of money, I will put things on that I will give away whenever I feel like it. One of them will be a little unicorn that can also be a little duck. And I don't know what that is. I haven't figured a seahorse unicorn, maybe. I can't tell what that is. That would be one of them. There will be several boxes of. This is like a best of different chocolates from Anton Berg, which is a famous Danish chocolatier. I thought I had one more. And of course, we'll have the No Drama Llama Lego that we will also give away. And I have that bunch of candy in my. I'll probably make some surprise candy packets, or at least one. And the only thing you have to do is to subscribe to the channel because it's not members only. Sometimes, and I can't help it, but Jamie turns chat into members only. She's done it last time, and then we did draw a thing for members only, but this time I haven't planned anything, and I hope Jamie won't do it because, of course, it's not a pay-to-play thing. Even though I'm grifting, I don't particularly plan of having anything that's only for members to win. It's just being a subscriber and being on when the show goes on, and you can participate by putting in a hashtag. So if Jamie goes along and puts stuff into members only, I'm not sure there will be anything members only can win. Thank you again, Big Dog. You are way, way, way too kind. You just made sure that 5 more people can participate if Jamie does the thing and turns chat into members only. Now the expert can participate. And Tammy Fayette and Hak Tuwei and Iris Norman and Curious Wendy. She's a little curious. But thank you so much, Big Dog. Those aren't pairs. No, I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't show anything that could be a members only gift as Jamie turns the chat into members only. I wouldn't do that, expert. You know me too good. He probably ate a ton of pixie sticks and is twerking out and tweaking out in bed right now. 5 new members. Thank you. I always blame Jamie. You do need a new baker lift. Lift? How many wants the unicorn anyway? Oh, a new baker picture. Yeah, I need to. So blame Jamie for everything. I want the no drama llama. Yeah, it's a cute one. Definitely was not helpful either. Saffron rice. I never had that. I only had Indian food once in my life. I liked it. Good night, Julio. Hey, the expert, you should invite her on Friday Night Live because she's really cool. And I know she's from California, but she's a Californian. That fell to the ground when I couldn't say Californian in one word because I am slightly dumb. But I don't know if I'm going to do something tomorrow. Saturday is replaced with the birthday stream because I'm going to celebrate my birthday with the grandson on Saturday in the daytime, and I'll be back and do the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time giveaway stream with my lovely guests. And tomorrow, if you don't already know, you do. The expert has his Friday Night Live. I normally stop by. I won't do it this Friday because I have to go drive all the next day. But you should watch it. You should go see it. She can't figure out your email. Then send her an email, and then she can reply to that one. You're inviting a guest on. You reach out and say, "Hey, Julio, or should I call you Coolio? Would you like to be on my Friday Night Live show? I have a lot of cool people hanging out. Sometime I think he's Dutch. He's not that cool, but I think you could be cool because I'm cool and we could be cool together. So would you be cool with being in the cool club?" Just write that in an email so she can reply. You need an upgrade. I'll take pics of Candy. Don't wish him happy birthday yet. Don't wish me happy birthday. We're celebrating Aquarians tomorrow night. Is it your birthday tomorrow as well? I have to go out and pick up a birthday card for my son so I can mail it in time for him to get it for his birthday. I'm gonna ship you to the goat party. And I'm gonna say, have a great night. Get to bed because I now have to record a recap video and then I need to find some sleep because my blood pressure was too high last night to sleep. Love y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Tell your friends about these night shows. I would love to have more people hanging out with us. Till then, hasta la taco.